Hi St Bede, hope you're all well. As you know, we now have a return to school program that will commence on Monday for the next 3 weeks. Mr Donahue will give you some details in a minute, but having each year group return for 1 day a week will be the first step in getting new students back here full time. As per my previous messages, thank you staff, parents, carers and students in doing such a great job in making our remote learning program such a success. It has not been ideal working from home, but by working together, we have minimised the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on student learning. As we get students back for 1 day a week over the next 3 weeks, I would ask for the ongoing support of parents and carers in keeping children at home for the other 4 days a week where possible. I know in some cases this is unavoidable, but where possible, if students could continue to work from home for the other 4 days a week, will mean that teachers can concentrate on teaching their classes both face-to-face and remotely. With students returning for 1 day a week for the next 3 weeks, I would ask that they follow the strict COVID-19 protocols that we'll have in place. Students are not to come to school if they feel unwell, and if they become unwell whilst being at school, they need to report this immediately to their teacher. Parents, please do not come to the office unless you have made an appointment. And if you're collecting your children after school, please use the kiss and drop and stay within your car. We will be supervising students to ensure they wash their hands before each class and to stay within their allocated seats. Students, we need you to remain diligent about following the COVID-19 measures that we'll have in place to make sure you stay safe. We want the next 3 weeks to go well, so we can get you back for more days later this term. Hope to see you all soon. Goodbye.
Hello St Bede's. I want to begin by thanking the parents, staff and students of St Bede's for providing us with the valuable information that we've needed to get together to put together an efficient running of a remote learning program. The feedback I've been receiving from our community is overwhelmingly positive. Our students are working very well together online, they're engaging with their teachers, and they're fortunately now in a position where they can actually hear and see their classmates online. I know from my conversations with staff and students that we are very excited to be in a position where we can begin to stagger the return of our students from weeks 3 to 5. We'll have 1 year group come at a time each given day so that they may experience face-to-face teaching with their teacher and be able to mix with their peers, which they dearly miss. I strongly encourage you, if you haven't done so already, to read the return to school plan very carefully. Some key points from this plan are that the students will continue to learn according to the remote learning timetable that has been provided by our school, whether they're at home or whether at school. Students who are rostered on to be at school but choose to remain at home must catch up on the work they've missed from their lessons on that day. Teachers will, where possible now, provide practical lessons in subjects like your science, timber, visual art or music. Buses will continue to run every day as normal. The canteen will be in operation on the days the students are at the college. Students return in full winter uniform, but they may return in their summer uniform in cases where the student needs to be fitted for their uniform. Students will be provided supervision every day at school in the cases where both parents are essential workers and cannot adequately supervise their child. It's expected, unless your child is on a specific learning plan, that all students will engage with their learning according to their remote learning timetable. This will begin with their homeroom at 8:45 in the morning. And we encourage and ask all parents to ensure their child is dressed, ready to go, and to be able to engage with their classes from 8:45 to the end of the day. If your child cannot engage with learning for any given day or part thereof, Please make sure you notify the front office by phone or email before 8:45, so their teachers can then be notified and expect them not to be there for that given day or part thereof. The program for weeks 6 to 10 will be developed once direction has been given by our Prime Minister and our Premier. It's then when we have an anticipation of a further easing of restrictions. Our Catholic Schools Office will then provide our school with the guidance and direction needed. I wish you and your families very well, and I hope you are all safe. We here at St Bede very much look forward to your child's return and seeing you all in the near future. Thank you.